Dear friends in the Canada UFO Facebook group, I was just screaming when I saw this part of this alien hunter thing. I just randomly play it in the background over on the television. It's connected to my laptop while I do some work on my laptop, and I kind of find the music not so frightening to me, but relaxing in the background. It's a bit mysterious, a bit ominous, but a bit, I don't know. I like it. But I had a glance over, and when I saw this in the upper right corner, just have a look for 2 seconds. It'll zoom in closer to it. Okay, that thing that it's zooming in on right here, okay, in this very group of Canada UFO, when I was posting something in August that my front window wise cam infrared, but it was in the daytime, it doesn't matter, it was capture. It looked like just at first people were trying to say it's a bird. No, it's just a duck. It's a mallard. I'm like, it's not a mallard. What is it? A wood duck? Like, what kind of bird would fly so stiffly across the screen? And it looked just like what we're seeing here. And I'm noticing this for the first time 3 months later, and I just had to share it with you. So have a good look at that. I'm going to press pause on my recording at a minute 40 seconds in to try to find a video clip of what I'm talking about or a still image of something that flew across my window. I got it on video and I captured it. So hang on and I'll show that to you in 1 second. Okay, it took me a couple of minutes, but I'm going to slide the window over that shows what I believe this image that you're seeing is what reminded me of this day back. And as it turns out, it was at the end of July. So this was taken July 25th. Okay. Where this is just screen captures of video playback from my 1080p Wise camera in my window on or around that date, July 25th. Yeah, I think the timestamp is right there. It's 5:30 in the morning. Someone's still awake because he's been doing things he shouldn't, but is awake for, like a day and awake for another day and then awake for another day. And some of you know what that's all about, and I don't want to make it about that. Sorry. Anyway, moving along. At the same time, it's like you don't want to take a rest when this shit's happening out your window. No excuses. Anyhow, have a look. Just the shape, and then friends. I lost a friend over this. He left me right as a friend. It's like, no, dude, it's just a bird. It's just a duck. And then somebody in the Canada UFO group was going on and on. Dude, it's a duck. Okay, it's a duck right there by Stanley Park, flying out my window like ducks, like over the building. I don't know. It just didn't make sense. I know they have to fly somewhere, but why do they have to change shape so much? Oh, this is annoying that this window just does that. How can I zoom in? Anyway, we'll go to the next one. That's not that revealing. One of them looks just. Oh, hang on here. Let's reset this properly. Because at one point it looks just. Here's where it starts to look weird. People are like,
kind of
no, it's a
information
duck.
do you see when you review footage on your home monitoring?
This is going on and on about it because I was so upset. Somebody in Canada UFO groups like, dude, it's a duck. Oh yeah, look at the duck. Look at it there. Why does the duck look like that? 1 second. I mean, come on. Odd things were flying out my window, and this is one of them. This is when it was interesting. It kind of split. It almost does look like a wooden duck, and it's just temporarily split in the middle. Oh, here, I can just move it like that. Why must everything work differently on a PC depending if you're in a browser or in a whatever, an app? I wish things were just simple and uniform. Look at that. So interesting. Here's where it looks like something you would practice skeet shooting with or like a wood duck. It actually does look here like a bit like a wood duck. But this is all like the same thing. It's remains such a mystery to me. I'm going to go ahead and post this on my general Facebook. I just want everyone to know that although I was a little screwed up in some ways due to bad decisions, that metaphysical, paranormal, out of this world kind of stuff was still actually happening. And that was not psychosis or my imagination. I just really need people to see this for what it is. It's quite the phenomena that I was tuned into, watching out for, recording and watching recordings. This too is an amazing something in the sky. That actually does look like some of Elon Musk's stuff that creates some sort of a ring while it's doing something, but I don't believe that's what was happening on this day. So there you go. I'm going to just bring it back to very strange stuff going on that day. So, do you see a resemblance there? Like, hello, look at the dark shape of that. Just like the outline, like what I have. It also reminds me of that weird octopus like thingy that I thought was a chocolate chip on my fridge door, and I put it on the end of this plastic tubing I had lying around the kitchen, see what it was, and it looked like it changed shapes, but it also looked a bit like this, but more like octopusy, like damp and dingly, not firm like this, but it had a very similar shape as this. I'll show that thing another time. I don't know where it is in my images, but how interesting. This way up in the sky, seen by whichever alien hunter thing this is. No description, but Alien Hunter typically shows footage captured with Mars and Moon missions, like on Apollo, whatever, or Voyager, or Atlantis, or Viking, or whatever the names of the expeditions were. Obviously, they took a heck of a lot of pictures, and they only show you one or two in our lifetimes, but these are apparently actual photos from all of those missions. Anyway, my mission is to reveal truth more and more as I find it and as I discover more. But what an aha moment to see that and go, wow, that looks just like what I also remember. No, no, finding it. What an interesting summer, though, I tell you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that.